Good morning. Okay, let's get somewhat situated here. Thank you, Stream Elements. Okay. I think operations are underway. We'll pull up our stream health, looks good. Okay. Oh, it's freezing in my house today. Get blankets and comfortable because we've got a ton of chores to do. All of the chores, except for the boutique challenge, because I did manage to complete that. But I played for a little bit this morning and I was just working on Olaf's grand exhibition. So we need to actually finish the rest of the actual chores. I'm gonna feed you a berry. So for now I tucked Olaf's? Okay. For now I tucked Olaf's grand exhibition down here. But I want to put it up here. Right next to this building somehow, some way, shape, or form. Remy's gonna lose his kitchen garden. So I need to film a tour of my plaza first because I love this little kitchen garden. Yeah, so I need to film a little tour of my plaza. Maybe this weekend or this week I will get a chance to do that, and then I can tuck this exhibition up here with some strategizing. Yeah. So, speaking of Remy, where is the rat? We need to do his quest. I need resources. All of my chests, I think, are missing stuff. Especially now that I did the grand exhibition. And got all those goodies because this took a lot. They took a lot. Excuse me. So there is also the option of doing a third stream this week where we grind for some resources, but I need to think about my schedule. Is that 4 or 5? I need to think about my schedule to see if I have time for that. I also have 2 videos that I filmed that I need to just finish editing. I did a tour of, I think, my Forgotten Lands and my Sunlit Plateau. That just need to be edited. No, maybe I already did it. The Summit Ducto. I can't remember. I just know I have at least 2 videos that have to get edited. Unfortunately, when my computer went in, they wiped everything, so I don't think I have the saved progress from those. I still have the footage. But I think I need to start editing them from scratch again, which is kind of a bummer. So yeah, and then I need to find, like, for me, getting the right audio on them is the hardest part. But I just gotta figure it out. If you have any suggestions for audio, I like to do a longer song, like a 4 or 5 minute song for a quick valley or biome tour. And that's where it's the hardest to find. Usually you can find copyright free music that's like 1.5 minutes or something. But longer than that, it's a little bit more difficult. Okay. So we've done that. We don't need to go to Scrooge's store. Let's go over to Kristoff's stall. For a few seconds, it actually did stop raining before I was about to start streaming, and then it immediately started again, which was cool. It was really exciting. Okay, so we've actually filled up the wrought iron outside, but that's only 2 stacks, so I definitely need more inside. What else might we need to put away around here? I don't know. I can't remember if I needed any of this out. I need to take everything else back into my house as well. Because our resource management is getting a little out of control right now. I feel like that happens like once a week. Eek. I could have used that snowball. Okay. I know I can drop that off. And I am missing some of those. The inventory thing is stressing me out a little bit, so we're gonna actually take care of it this morning. And then we can grind for resources later, but I need to actually get this stuff into my inventory, so I'm not thinking about it right now. This needs to go in my house. Those will go in my house too. The coal might just be extra right now, but let's go to the peaceful meadow. I used up all of my dream shards. Looks like Max just found one. Besides my like emergency stash for questing purposes. What else is in here that can get put away? Dazzle Beach. Put 8 of these in here. Okay. Okay, these are things I'm collecting, quite big stores of them to go into my house. This is surplus. But I think I'm okay with being in here. It's just gonna get really full. Okay, yeah, that's stuff that can like pop up randomly. So what's left? I need to sell some goodies. No, I need the wheat. Raspberries? Okay. Check. Plate of trust. Sometimes I actually really enjoy the process of inventory management. I do believe that today is not one of those days. It's okay. Alright, so we've done Kristoff's stall. Let's go do Beast's stall. Get whatever flowers. I've been grabbing some flowers this morning, so he shouldn't have much. But I want to go dump all of the flowers in my pockets in my house, because they're taking up a ton of space and we have resources to gather before we start building. Alright, and then the purple, impatience never transfers, so I just gotta check. No. Okay. Okay, let's go dump all this in my house real quick. Need to fix the position of those little statues. We did not have the smaller table grid when I put them there. Okay. My pockets are still full of flowers from the planes and stuff from our build yesterday. Really maxed out on all of these. Sweet. Just wish some of the other flowers were as easy to get, because I'm getting low on some of them. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to leave yet. I was gonna put other stuff away. Okay, back in again. Okay. These need to go upstairs. I did not realize I had that many iron ingots. I was freaking out a little bit, but that's good. I just need to use a bunch of them to make the tinkering parts to get that area full. Okay, and then the gold, I think I'm full on, but I always buy it at Kristoff, so I need to take it upstairs. Gold goes in here. Okay. All of this will get sold. It's like a mouse problem. And yeah, I think I'm thinking about adding an extra stream a week for doing like resource grinding or like going around and taking pictures of pretty parts of the valley for Instagram, kind of like just to hang out and do that, like get something done. Probably not necessarily a build. I don't know that I have that much creative energy in a week. Not exclusively anyway. I need to use creative energy on other things too during the week, so. But I think it would be fun to hang out and do boring tasks, boring game tasks. Especially since I've been putting them off, and it might be an opportunity for other people to do their boring game tasks, and we could just all do it together and then not worry about running out of resources every time we go to build something. Okay, Wally's garden. I'm pretty sure I saw topaz at Aladdin's stall, so that's great because we just put that away. Anything close to 50? No. Okay, let's sell all this and get our star coins. Dog might bark. I might be putting the microphone off real quick. I hear the neighbor getting home, but maybe they'll behave. Okay. Moana stall. Hopefully by the time we finish all of this stuff, the rain will be done, so we can build in. I am magic. I have powers. Neat. Let's hope it stays done. What am I doing? Oh, on a stall. I do need to drop that seaweed off because I just used a bunch. And then Aladdin's. Where's he at? He's in the Forest of Valor. Okay, Aladdin, Moana. Right in front of my face. That's fine. Shiny diamond and topaz. Okay, I think that's it for the valley. Let's do Wish Blossom Mountains. As usual, I'm just following my habit tracker. Making sure I cross off all of the things. Okay, beast. And crystal. I like doing Wish Blossom Ranch because everything is all together right now. I haven't built any kind of like market yet over here. I'm pretty sure Wally's Garden's gonna end up being like with my actual ranch build. I only need... Great, cool. I only need the honeycomb stones now. Although I probably could even stop buying those because I need pixie dust. That's why I have it in my inventory, because I've been trying to remember to go mine and get it. Okay. Let me put that away. And then sell everything else. To the Vale. And we'll do Eternity Isle last because that's where we're going to be building today. So we will grab our resources from there and then run through, check on the spawnables in the plains and the grasslands to see if they've ended up where I want them to end up yet. And then start building in Merlin's library. I'm so excited. That's gonna be my first build in Ancient's Landing. Question mark ever? I don't think I even had like an early build in there. I kind of wasn't thinking it would trickle into the Overlook. I thought I would just stay in the ruins, but it might trickle into the Overlook a little bit. But I'm again thinking that I'm going to wait before I get too in-depth with Ancient's Landing, because we're manifesting Atlantis and Co. Fairy things. We're gonna make this a leader me problem again. Okay. We did Kristoff's, we did Wally, we've done Beast stall, we've done Moana stall. Sweet. Topaz. The gem I use most and is the most difficult to acquire. And sell all this. Oh no. The wrestling match has begun. Can you girls keep it down, please? How about you do silent wrestling? Huh? If I don't have my dogs in the room with me while I'm streaming, I have to have them in their room. Because my puppy likes to get into non-sensory when she is off on her own. It's her birthday this week too. She turns a year old this week. I can't remember if it was yesterday or if it's tomorrow. But I do know it's this week. I have to go find her paperwork to figure it out. I'm fairly certain it's tomorrow though. Okay. Go over to the plains. Scrooge's store, Kristoff's. Okay. Grab all this. And have some space, so we'll go over here before we dump it in my holding chests. Okay. I like those swirling sands. Bless you. I want them to keep spawning around over here. Okay. I need these actually. I don't need jade. I have a ton of it. That lives there now. Okay. Yep. That is a problem for future me too. Okay. Let's run through here, make sure we're happy with where spawns are spawning. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Before I turned stream on, everyone was calm. Everyone was chill. Now all of the dogs are losing their minds. I do need to... Goodness! That is not supposed to be over here. I don't know why it spawned over here, but we're gonna put it back here. Based on crazy dogs, if I dip real quick, it's because I'm sending someone outside. So if I suddenly like run away. Okay, that's good. Let's go drop all this off. You can see kind of how tedious of a process it is to get spawns to go where you want them to go, which is why I've been working towards getting the ones in like these areas to go, but I haven't been worried about moving all of the spawns from Ancient's Landing, because that would just be too many to track. Once we actually start getting things that I want to use in those areas, then I'll start going around and moving and removing, because I'll have to start looking for it through the entire map. I'm just not ready for that to be my life yet. Plus, once we actually have stuff in Ancient's Landing, it'll like block where things can spawn. Are you okay? And that will hopefully make it so that things actually start spawning where we want them to spawn. And I might as well grab all this bamboo while we're here. Click it over here. We might touch on building up in this area today. Okay. Did one? No. Still don't have one of those spiky things where I want it. Okay, got that, or that, or that, or that. Yes. Okay. I can start like putting plants around that, but I don't think I'm going to. I'll wait until we have more things that we want over here. Do I have anything to feed you? Yes. I still need to finish getting all of the Wish Blossom Ranch critter memories. I need to also get the critter achievements, so I'm not worried about like rushing through the memories because I know I'm gonna have to feed a bunch of critters. In Wish Blossom. But nope, you are absolutely not where I want you. But if I see an easy critter to feed, I do. Nope. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm a little overlooking for these. You can't live here. You can't sit with us. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned this on stream yesterday, but this week I was on a mount in my main valley. I forgot to get off of it when I fast traveled, and I accidentally watered a mushroom that I took weeks getting to spawn where I wanted it to spawn. So I was pretty frustrated, and now I can't find it anywhere, which means it's probably spawned somewhere where it's cute. I just need to figure out what to do in the space that it left behind. Wait, did I check over here? Okay. You can live there. So if I stumble upon that mushroom somewhere other than the peaceful meadow, then I will have to go through all of the labor of moving it. But if not, I think I'm fairly certain that I just have one ice crater thing left that spawns in the main valley. And then all of the rocks and everything will be in places that I don't mind having them. There was one rock that I was chasing around, but I haven't seen it in a while, so it must have spawned somewhere where I don't care that it's there. I have not done time bending in a while, and in the main valley, that's the main like blocker for letting things spawn, because the main valley is the only place where I do time bending. There's too many nooks and crannies in Eternity Isle. And I also build it like this. I've also built Eternity Isle like this, which is kind of annoying to navigate through. It looks pretty, it's just annoying. Okay. Alright. Drop off the bamboo and then we're done. Let's go build. Go over to the dock. Okay. I'm gonna have to worry about all of these things. I think I will have all of those like little rock things over there. Make that like an area of runes. We'll decide that later. 'Tis for another day. Let me make sure we've crossed everything off of my habit tracker. I've not harvested my pumpkins in a few days, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Didn't grab anything important, right? Okay. Should have dropped those off, but it's okay. Eek! I'm so excited. Okay. Okay. I put a bunch of stuff up here yesterday. So let's start figuring out where it's all gonna go. I think I want Merlin's to be at the center. Where are those things that we used when we talked to Jafar? I thought I saw one over here. Perhaps do I want to bring them all? No, I kind of want to have one up here. I think it'd be a nice little remnant. Do I have them? Oh, I have them in storage. Okay, I want to put a few of them over here. Can you make these? Can't remember. Okay. Alright, let's move all of this stuff out for now. Most of the stuff out for now. How dare somebody be doing something on the street, huh, puppies? I don't know if you heard her bark. Okay. I think I do want a couple of these to spawn up here as like little research areas. I think that one's not going to be where I want it. We'll just move it. And then keep putting things very haphazardly down over here. I need to go get, what kind of flower spawns up here? It's the luminescent flower, right? I'll do a rainbow of these. In a previous build in my Glade of Trust, I had a rainbow of these and I really liked it. So I want to do that again. I think I'm going to hate that. Yes, in fact, I do. Oh, I already have a sign binding table. Okay. So I think I need to get some rugs out so we can start centering stuff. That's quite long. And we can't put anything under Merlin's house. What's a good rug for spacing? This one? No. Is this one centered? I think it is. What is in the way? Oh, that's annoying. I don't think... that's actually even. Okay. Okay. Oh, it needs to come. Should come forward a little bit more. That's actually not even. Is that why I haven't built over here? Because this area is not symmetrical. Okay, that's close. I think that's closer. So right there. And technically it's not centered this way, but I think because of the way that like the building seems like it ends with the rocks, and since I'm centering this based on the door, I think that it works. If anything, I might actually even push it back a little bit more. Okay. See, I just feel like this should be down here, right? I want this to be over Merlin's house. Centered over the house. But do we do it on this side or on... where's the little thing? There we go. Intimate, so I can see the marks. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Okay. I love it. It'd be just like Merlin to accidentally... Am I stuck over here? Okay. Neat. Now what can we do? Yeah, I think we're gonna take this down into this area. Does this hover above anything? No. And it won't go inside there. Okay. I feel this needs some kind of like something underneath it. Leave it here for now. And then oops. Need out of the way. Not super certain about how I want to lay this out. All I knew going into this was that I wanted to put these rocks around Merlin's house. And that I want to have like these are from a quest line in Eternity Isle. And so I wanted these to be like researched over here. May not have been my smartest move to put the rocks up yet. Okay, I think he needs some like dedicated research zones. Perhaps. Like if we could get a swirling sand to spawn in an area with this, that would be cute. And we can put like the cooker and some of this stuff together. Okay, and then let's do benches right here. Okay, let's get path out. So we need that sand path. Which side? Let's do it on this side. It'll be a fun daily adventure to try to get a swirling sand to spawn centered in this. And let's do some kind of like fencing. Not the bamboo one, we'll do this one. I need to make some more of that before I forget that it exists. Where did I just put my crafting station? Is that when you make time bending? guess we're going time bending soon. Okay. So. I need to move this out of the way for right now. I don't want to. I'm so sorry. Rox, I love you so much. You're so cute. I need you to move. What if this was like the 3 different biomes? What do we have that could be for grasslands? Does this one have a border? It has a small border. I wish we had some like grassy path. Oh, this would work. Do I have one with a border? Yes. At the same distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is basically what's already here. 1, 2, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That bench is kind of in the way. I'm gonna switch that out. I just need to make more. And I think I'm actually gonna move everything a little bit this way. And we'll move this bench. So let's move this 2. And this one 1. Girls, I'm gonna need you not to do that. Oops. No. I'm not sure how I feel about the fencing over here. I might swap that fencing out. Maybe I'll make the other path. Okay. I think that was a time bending one. It is not. Nope. I'm also not looking for fencing. I need paths. Might as well make a bunch of this so we have it. Okay. Girls. Must you? Okay. I wish we could make them make the corners like hard corners or soft corners. Okay. Let's do this fence here. No, I really don't like that here. I mean, I just wish it was like silver. I think the chain link fence is going to be too on the nose. Like too modern. I'm going to go build some more though, just to see. Maybe if we get Atlantis, we would get new fences and then I could change the fences. That would be even more ideal. Make a bunch of this one, and then make a bunch of the other one too. Is this one shorter? Okay. I need to be right back. Okay. I think all the dogs are happy now. So we should be good to work on figuring out which fence we like best and getting trapped in my items I want to use. So I'm just gonna keep putting this one here so we can swap it. That feature was really worth all of the hype. Does path spawn under? Or does it work underneath this piece? It does. So we might be able to get one to spawn up here. Like in this. But I don't like the chain link fence. No, that's even worse. It's too elegant and pretty. I guess we'll do that for now. Oops. So I need to think of something else to put in next to the I feel like it should be something from the Wild Tangle. But this guy, we'll put here. And these are those three-dimensional things from that one quest. So, if we can get one of those rock things to spawn here and a swirling sand to spawn here, it would feel kind of I don't know. We just can't get one of those like spiky plants. Do you have anything spiky? We have that thistly thing from Lion King. This. Not really from here. I hate it. I'm not sure. Okay. So that's a couple of like little research areas. And then we'll do some kind of like heaving rock into them. Sorry, I had to sneeze. This isn't quite right. Something's still off about it. Maybe they're too far back. Might be. Where's the... I think I kind of want some trees up here. I wasn't sure, but I'm just not liking how plain it is. I have memories up there? Okay. I think that's what's bugging me over here too, is I feel like there should be some foliage or something going on behind here. If I move everything forward one, what does it do? I don't know if I'll be able to fit any of the like trees from this area back there though. No. Hmm. Sorry, I'm thinking really hard about this. Excuse me, where'd you go, tree? I don't know if we'll be able to get something to spawn right there if the tree's right there. But since I don't like the fence, it's not a terrible solution for kind of like hiding it a little bit more. Yeah, I think I like them forward a little bit more. Maybe since I'm doing the fence, I need to do something without a border. Now, I guess that's the point of this. I wish we had like these bushes here. Are there any more small trees from Ancient's Landing? Or that we could use up here for this? A jungle tree. I don't like the color with it. it's just that one. Which I don't think there's any way we can fit over here. Unless we removed part of this fence too. I want you. You're so tiny. Ooh. I did not see these ones before. I think these are what I'm looking for. Okay. Perfect. Alright, now will you fit? Rocks. These small areas are... I have a love-hate relationship with them. I love them. I think they add so much to a map. But I a little bit hate them because it's really hard to build in them. Okay. What kinds of the foliage could we push back there? I think this would give it some good height. So. And then we just need to make sure that I can get to that mining node. That's too big. This guy, I guess, or this one. I don't like that back there. Oh, and I think it's your head this way. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. like this guy to be a little bit more. I still really don't like this chain link fence here. The brighter one for now. I hope we get Atlantis and new fences with it. That's what we're going to manifest together. Okay. And I still don't know what we're going to have spawn here. Or maybe I just put some flowers from the Wild Tangle over there. But I think the sand there and one of those rock things here is perfect. Okay. Then we can keep going over here. I want all this research equipment and time bending table and stuff to be up here too. Do one of these. Do I want this up here? Maybe I don't. No. No. I kind of think I just want the foliage up here. And then to have the rest of this area be like the research zone. Use the same tree. So yeah. Okay. And a little bench here. If there was still a wall, this bench would be like right here, which I think is too far over. We put the lights up here. Okay, we need to turn the game lights down to see those better. I guess I gotta turn them on, but orange. Green. And purple. Okay. So 3 was too many. Let's try 4. It's not quite even because I'm pretty sure these ones are. I love the rainbow. I hate where it's placed. What would look prettier? I wonder if I would like it better down here. I think so. Okay, maybe this. Maybe we do bring this up here. You can have it lead right to that rock. Make it brighter real quick. Okay. Don't mind that, but we need to build it out with like foliage and stuff. Tree. Okay. I still don't know that I like this here. I feel like I would rather it be down in a sweet little moment down here. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Was a section. That one had a bench. That one did not. Might. Maybe not one right there. One of these over here. Excuse me. Don't feel super off-center. Well, I'm feeling stuck. I'm not quite sure how to build this out more in a way that I like. How close can we get up to Merlin's with foliage and stuff? Really close. It's the exact same color. Kind of like the dream snap we did yesterday, we definitely need some negative space in this build. Question is going to be figuring out the best way to do it. Where's the other one of these? Okay. Like, we need something here. Could be an old room. Like, perhaps there was one here before. It's not there anymore, so they built over it. I feel like I like that best out of the options we've tested so far. I don't think I want this down here. We can get rid of this. But I do think this whole area is going to turn into like a research zone too. I really liked this big tree over here. Do oh, I forgot. I totally need to have a whole garden area up here as well so that I can get some dried flowers. So that might be what we put around on this side. I think this thing should go over here. To group these together. We'll have a little light show situation over here. Let me clear this out. Put a rug. Put some rugs down to start defining this space. Actually, maybe we'll just use path for now. Something obvious. because we're already in color order. Do we set this just as much or go all the way to the edge? This might be too wide. Maybe it'll get us close. No, it's perfect. Okay. I actually feel like these could go a bit further back depending on what kind of tree we put over here. I feel like we need some kind of tree. Okay. And then Merlin will need his like little research area. Perhaps we put that over here. Definitely need to clean up all my stuff and get it like out of the way. I kind of like this over here, and I kind of don't. Because you can't do something centered. I feel like it calls for symmetry. But maybe like that? Near symmetry? Especially if we make this like the research area. What is the right way for it? No. At least not yet. I feel like I would want a giant tree over there first. Two giant tree? benches. Kind of cute. We don't hate that. And then maybe we can actually scooch it back a little bit. Back this way again. This matches Merlin's house, so I kind of want to have it up there. I just don't know where. Maybe like write it right behind his house, like a little technical situation back here. Blend it with some foliage and stuff, especially since things can apparently grow in it. So it must have like a pretty decent hitbox. Any chance this fits inside here? Wait, okay. Getting that centered is going to be a whole thing, but that's kind of cool. That stuff matches. So that can be a little moment somewhere. And then I like that better back there. We're getting somewhere, but I'm also fading a little bit. So I'll grab a couple of these. Pretty sure there's only 2 greens total, so I can grab another green from my storage. I don't need to have like a perfect matching amount, but we'll aim for a minimum of 2 of each and like 3 of some. So I need one more pink up there, at least. Okay, let's go grab the pink one real quick. pink one. I want to do more than that, but I don't know that I want to have that in my pockets, considering we just did all that. Pocket emptying. Okay. And pink one. I do think I want those there, but let's make this like a thing over here because I like how the benches clip in. Okay. And I actually want to put this tree here. Potentially. Let's kick it out of the way. Maybe not. It's not quite melding into this corner the way I wanted it to. Where's this one? Where's this thing? Plopped. I like these trees. I wish they were slightly less ginormous. Just like a pinch less. Because what is this even? Is it the height of that? The problem with this is that the telescope is right there. And I feel like the telescope needs to look out over the water. Oh my gosh, will you please? I maybe push this back a little bit too far. Okay. I'm still not loving what's happening with this tree right here. I wish the giant tree looked good over here. Aimed right for the tree. Some other foliage there too, but I'm liking that so far. And I kind of think I want this little gazebo situation over here. Very much having a trust the process moment. center it like the trees kind of grown into the area. Rugs. Okay, is it right this time? I feel like I did. Nice. And then somehow get this centered. That's definitely centered that way. Nope. Okay. That's centered. And then that doesn't fit in here, does it? Oh my gosh, it does. Stop. Oh no. Oh, I don't know which one to do. Oh no! Not gonna lie, I kind of like how this is covering up the butterfly. I do like the butterfly, but in this context, I like it less. Oh, darn. So cute in it too with the purple. I do like this though, because it does glow like the flowers do. Okay. I want these things to be grouped together. Oh, this actually has to stay up here somewhere. I kind of feel like I want this to go with this. Potentially this. This is just a maybe. Have a bunch of these. This is neat, but it's just a maybe. Definitely need this somewhere. I like the robotics tools a lot. But I'm not sure about this. I think this should go here. This is another thing I'm really not sure about. Probably no on that. These are possibly maybes on the low side. What was this again? That bookshelf thing? Maybe. Probably not that. Let's put these over here. This could be cute, kind of positioned around this somehow. I'm just gonna toss them here for now. Maybe. Need a crafting station somewhere. And then these bits. That one's less likely. have been talking this whole time with my mic off. I'm leaving. I have things I need to do. It's looking cute though. I wasn't expecting it quite to take as long as it is, but that's okay. It's gonna look cute. I'm excited about it, and then we'll get Atlantis stuff, and we'll need to figure out how to incorporate that into our little research area, but we're looking cute. I'm awkward at goodbyes, so I'm just gonna peace out of here. I'll see you all next week sometime. Definitely next weekend, potentially during the week. We'll see. That's it. I'm leaving. Bye.